All right, you guys, enter the stars, and this is our first, I guess, live show. I did pre-record this morning. I wasn't going to go live today with this, but this needs to be addressed. This is a brand new Pfizer ad in which Martha Stewart chops the pineal crown off of a pineapple. What is she going to replace it with? A copper ring of pots. In other words, a copper top. The word top is pot backwards. And these pots arranged in a ring is the mixing of the copper with the watery clay, replacing your pineal crown. Now, what am I talking about? Well, let's let this play. And I'm going to be pausing this frequently for copyright reasons, of course, as we enter Martha Stewart's kitchen in this new Pfizer ad, talking about getting your booster shot. She is crowned by the copper pots or the copper top. Now, we had already discovered that with the new 6G technology, they want to put a copper coil on your head and use you as the battery. There she is sharpening her blade. To the left of your screen, you see the pineapple. The pineapple represents your pineal gland.
You know that unwelcome guest everyone wishes would just leave already? That's COVID-19.
So, the unwelcome guest. It's really not COVID-19. It's the people who didn't get the shot. They're the unwelcome guest. She sharpens her samurai sword.
That's why I got the new updated booster, designed to help protect against recent Omicron.
She then slices the top off of the pineapple, beheading the pineapple crown
Variants.
to replace it with the copper crown. The blue bloods.
Got it.
You can't make this up. Now, what does this mean? Let's break it down a level further. What is your crown? Well, there is a crown that surrounds your pineal gland in your brain, and it holds the cerebral spinal fluid in these crown-like structures. They actually look like a crown of thorns. And inside this structure is where your cerebral spinal fluid is produced in the brain before it circulates throughout your spine and the rest of your brain. The names given to these structures resemble places that hold water, like cisterns. Are you awake yet? I really hope you are, because those waters in your brain are tantamount to the Holy Spirit waters. And the lamp of your body being full of light, according to Jesus, and not filled with darkness. Your lamp being full of the Holy Spirit. So, look at this, got booster. So this is obviously a play on the words got milk, right? So now we have another aspect to this with the land of milk and honey in the brain, the serotonin and melatonin circadian rhythm, the dance of the dark and the dance of the light inside your brain. Now, we've been talking about all of this that I'm telling you about that appeared in this commercial for many years, haven't we? But now these people are disclosing this stuff in plain sight for those who see. There's the copper crown right there. So what is this beheading talked about in Revelation that will happen to the faithful ones? Well, I believe it might have to do with disconnecting you from the lamp of your body, which is the pineal gland. This is where your spirit sits. This is what connects you to the Holy Spirit. Cutting you off from the Holy Spirit is tantamount to beheading you. Now, let's look at the cerebrospinal fluid. And look at where it's produced in the brain. Because I want to show you some images of this. It's called the choroid plexi. And inside the choroid plexi, there are cisterns and areas that hold the cerebrospinal fluid. This is your crown. And in Jesus' case, crown of thorns. This is the choroid plexus here, and it sits like a crown around your pineal gland, and it produces all of the cerebrospinal fluid. It's held in this plexus here, aqueducts. There are aqueducts, which is water, where water is held. This is unbelievable. They want to steal your pineapple crown. Here's another image of the choroid plexus, sitting as a crown above your pineal gland. Now we're going to look at some microscopic images of the choroid plexus, because it literally has a thorny surface. Now, we've done a lot of videos on the body code and what all this means. Our bodies were created by the Most High to offer clues about the truth of the Bible. Microscopic images that nobody knew about when the Bible was written. These are images of the choroid plexus, and as you can see, it has a thorny surface. Now here's another topic that we had covered many years ago. We had already talked about the choroid plexus and the crown of thorns, but now it is on display in this Pfizer commercial. Look at this, the crown of thorns. Now let's take a look at the choroid plexus in Wikipedia so you can understand better, what this is all about in terms of the waters of the well of Jesus that never run dry. The plexus of cells that arises from the telechoroidae in each of the ventricles of the brain. Regions of the choroid plexus produce and secrete most of the cerebrospinal fluid of the nervous system. So this is where it comes from. It is the well that never runs dry. Now you're starting to understand that Jesus knew, because he is the Son of God, isn't he? Now, let's look at some of these parts of the choroid plexus, because they're named after things that hold water. Aqueducts, cisterns. Cisterna, magna, pontine, cerna, cisterna. It's all there, you guys. So, I hope this information helps build your faith and helps you understand that there is a spiritual realm, and these people are essentially gaslighting us with ads like this. Unbelievable. The copper crown. Anyways, you guys, take care and be safe.